Hi everybody, welcome back to McRae's Window Cleaning. Today we're doing a product and tool review that's going to help you with your decision making on tools for your toolbox. And today we're going to do part 2 of the Moorman Flick, the Moorman Accelerator 2.0 handle and combination with the Flick pad. So let's get stuck right into it. Just recently I bought this, maybe a few months ago now, I bought the handle, which of course is quite a bit different to the previous handle. And if you want a little bit more information about that, you can watch the video from Ashley McIntosh in England. He's just released a video on his thoughts, so this gives you an additional angle. How do I feel about this? Well, I'd like you to watch these next two videos taken in the same art gallery that I was cleaning recently, using my Moorman Flick with the accelerator handle, but having the Flick pad two different ways. One video has it hanging below. I call it the hang glider method. The other way is by unclipping it and then clipping it the opposite direction on the video, on the handle. Now, unlike some of the window cleaners on YouTube, I'm still using the Moorman channel. But so here it's now over the top. So then you're cleaning on the front part and then it flicks back over the top. And I call that like the hat method because it sits on the top of the handle like a hat. So maybe I'm just not very original with what I call those two. But you'll note these two videos, both cleaning the same piece of glass with the two methods, and see what you think, and I'll make a comment on those afterwards. So did you notice the difference between the two? So one's over the top, the over the top method. It's very then difficult to use with that method, use the scrubber pad. I haven't worked out a way of using that scrubber pad effectively. So to me, it's just a superfluous piece. But one of the things that I find really, that I dislike about the pad is this beading part that's here on the inside of the pad. I don't know why it's there. To me, it's a waste of time. Moorman, it's a waste of time. It gets caught up. It seems like it's supposed to hop into the little channel pieces in here, but in reality, it doesn't do a thing. So I work with it, but I really do enjoy using this concept, and particularly on some internal window cleaning, it's very useful. I find that the higher I have to use the accelerator, the more it's effective over the top. As you come down, working it lower, then able to just turn around and use the hang glider method. And then of course you need to flick over the top, try and get it to flick over the top. It's not always easy to get it over the top. So you have to actually then almost put it on the glass and take it up that way and so you've really got to practice to get that working right. It's not as simple as getting it over the top and holding it. You've got to push it on the glass and keep it on. But the over the top method has a lot more use for it when you're poling. This is better if you're going to use it by hand and use power strokes on the glass as you come lower down. So the Mormon flick is very useful. Now I'm just going to take that off and I'm going to look at the handle itself. The handle itself is quite effective, you see, firstly because it's got such an easy removal of the channel and locking it back in. It works really well that way. So much better than the original one. The original one I used to struggle to try and wrestle the channel out, which you need to take off to replace the rubber. Currently I'm using the Mormon Soft rubber in my squeegee channels. I'm trialing the Mormon Soft. I'm still ambivalent about it, so 6 of one and half a dozen of the other. The problem with this, each time I put a piece of soft rubber in, the Mormon brand, it's actually the Mormon rubber, it tends to drag a bit until it beds in, and then it works brilliantly for the rest of the week. Now, I'm a big believer in changing the rubber every week. So today's Thursday afternoon, it's my last day for window cleaning for the week. So while you're here, I'm going to just change the window cleaning, the rubber on my channel ready for Monday, since I've got 5 large townhouses to do next week on Monday. And so now I have changed to the other side of that and I've got sharp rubber for next week. So it's very simple to do. Another alternative to using the Mormon Soft is the Facelift Razor Red rubber. I found that very useful. You have to cut it to size. Although some window cleaners on YouTube I notice are not cutting it to shape. They're actually just simply having it flat across the edge there, like a normal squeegee has it. So you can trial that. I haven't yet trialed that. So if I do, I'll get back to you. I'll add that to this video. But in the meantime, I've got to say, out of 10, I'm probably looking at about 7.5 to 8 for its all-round capacity. I have a smaller Mormon squeegee for little French colonials when I'm doing the insides of those windows. But overall, I find that this is quite a useful pivoting window cleaning tool. So I hope that's helped you with your decisions. It's something that I believe you really should have in your toolbox. The handle is much better than the older one, much more ergonomic. It has some different angles so that you can adjust the angle of the, so this is the old one, it only basically came that way and then up to here, whereas the 2.0, this tends to be pretty tight. I don't know why, but you can actually, see, sometimes it's just a real pain. Mormon, listening, it's not always that effective. So thankfully I don't use the angle that often. So this is on live, I'm not going to edit that. This is the reality of Mormon's Accelerator 2.0. The locking thing to adjust the angle is sometimes very, very difficult to adjust. I don't adjust it very much because I'm not using it on deep angled windows. So that's what it's designed to do, to angle it back. But maybe if you try that, you might find it very effective. So that's the Mormon Flick with the flick pad on the brand new Accelerator 2.0 handle. It's very good to have in your toolbox. It's good to have some variety. Don't just stick with the same old window cleaning tools. Trial a few other things, because it may be that your speed, efficiency, and the impact it has on your wrists can make a difference if you have the right tools. So look out for my series on health and well-being as a window cleaner. That will be released shortly. And one of those series will be how the tools we use can have an impact on our health and well-being. So thank you very much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe. And there's the bell that you can hit to try and get the regular notifications. Of course, if you want to share some ideas and you'd like to ask me some questions, feel free to contact me on my Facebook or Instagram pages. Direct message me. There it is at McRae's Window Cleaning, and we'll see you around the track. Thanks again for watching this tool review on McRae's Window Cleaning. Take care.